Welcome back, readers. Happy Friday, December 1st. It's the morning. It is the 1st of December. I am the Quincy Cardomancer. My name's Kevin. Hope you're having a great morning so far. It's early, and I'm shuffling. Angels, ancestors, archons, and aliens, please oversee the randomness of the shuffle. Because the way that this works, the way that I deal this game of gypsy poker is past, present, future, up, down, sideways. The way that I interpret it is who, what, when, where, why, how. So, past, drew it off the top, off the shuffle. Present, future, up, down, sideways. Okay, so the only Aquarian Pisces in the tarot are a goddamn hero. We're starting out with him. This is the King of Cups, the Master of Emotions, the friggin' King of our dreams. I think we all probably want to do things sexually to the King of Cups, right? He's on a water throne. He's in the waves. Somehow in the waves. On a friggin' there we go. My one light in the basement. I'm using this light. It's early, guys. Never too early for the King of Cups, though. He's got his gold staff. He's got his crown. He's got his golden fish necklace. He's got the red and green. Shout winter solstice. Classic solstice colors, that red and green. Got the heart chakra, got the crown chakra, got the red ships in the background. He's taking us on a journey. But he's just in his throne. I don't know how this throne balances. It seems to be submerged by water. Is there just like a cement rectangle implanted in the ocean? Who knows, guys? He's the King of Cups. He doesn't have to worry about these things. He's the king of magic. He's the king of love. He's the king of fulfillment. He's the king of kings, highest most high, King of Cups, the Aquarian Pisces, head of the court. He's got his gold cup. He's got his gold staff. There's like a little sea monster here in the background. Got his goldfish necklace. King of Cups frickin' rules. Ugh. Golden shoes. He's got gold shoes. On his platform in the sea. This is the main character of Aquarian Pisces Tarot. Shout people that were born between the 17th and 21st of February. If you were not born between those days, please unsubscribe. Don't watch any more of these. This is for the 5 days that are between the Piscean and Aquarian cusp. So where you go from the King of Cups is study, right? Between the pillars, you got fruit behind you. You're reading Torah. You're Christian reading Torah. Don't ask questions. She's the high priestess. She reads all the things, right? It's got the crescent moon. Moon is the passage of time. It's also the feminine energy. This is a waning crescent, right? I believe we're in a waxing crescent right now. We're in a waning gibbous, maybe? I don't know, guys. It's a new month. I have to check the lunar calendar. Because I'm trying to embody the high priestess, right? I already came from the King of Cups. Didn't we all come from the King of Cups? Where do you go from there? You read the frickin' book. You study. You study the ancient wisdom. She is the second. So like you just have the Fool, and then where do you go from Fool to High Priestess? So this is the second or the third card, I guess, Magician, right? So Magician's 1, this is 2, but if Fool is 0, then this is really 3, right? Anyway, between the black and the white, BJ, we're not going to go for the low-hanging fruit. We got some high-hanging fruit up here. We're not going to go for the fellatio joke, guys. She's the High Priestess. She's not kneeling for that reason. She's kneeling because she understands that not only is that the way you do monotheistic prayers in the Abrahamic faiths, but you are you have posture when you kneel, right? So like this is mudra, and kneeling is like perfect. There's actually a Tibetan meditation posture that's essentially kneeling, which I'm quite fond of. The High Priestess is the embodiment of wisdom you get from such mystical practices as meditation. She studies the scripts, the scrolls. She's the scribe, right? So this is the present of your past. The future of your past is figuring out which of these pentacles to favor, I guess. Either one will do, right? They're both 5-pointed star pentacles. He's got a pentacle band. I guess he anticipated juggling them. Similarly, there's ships on a stormy sea here. This is the voyage over the emotional thing. And you got your clowny earth sign. We went from the 2 of the Fool to the Foolish 2. That is this juggler, the juggler pentacle, right? This is the future of your past. Higher octave. 5 of Wands. Okay, so this is fighting, right? But it's also steel sharpens steel, or in this case, I guess wood sharpens wood, right? Through the process of first, this could be perceived as playing, right? These are sort of youthful people in the earth, the dirt, little red, brown, green here. These are acting and they're training, right? This could be athleticism. This could be skill testing. The higher octave way to interpret the 5 of Swords is you're not just fighting for no reason. You're proving your worth, testing your might. Like when you would get that in-between thing in Mortal Kombat. That's what they're doing. Mortal Kombat rules. That's why it's your higher octave. Lower octave is this sneaky prick here running away with 5 of your swords. This is a 7 of Swords. But you gotta embody the sneak. But it's lower octave. So this guy's stealing your swords, right? This is your 5 of Wands. You're using them like swords. Maybe that's because you don't have 5 swords anymore. Because Goofy Hat here, 7. He's booking it with two of your swords he's leaving behind. Maybe he'll be back for more of them. You got these tents here. You got the cloudy. What's that? Oh, this is a guy with swords in the background. So this guy with the sword in profile here, you can barely just see it. But right in the foreground of the clouds, you have this one guy with a sword, and these people seem to be kneeling, or they're significantly shorter than him. But anyway, this guy might be swinging his sword at these poor folks. So maybe this guy is booking out a safety, but he's taking the swords with him. Taking his toys and going home like a friggin' puss. That's why he's the lower octave, the 7 of Swords. Sneak thief. Right? So how do you move forward? Fire. We've got these little lion chimera. We've got the lizard. We've got the floor lizard. And the ceiling lizard. Or the engraved golden lizard, right? You've got these 2 lions. These nice tails, right? You've got these salamanders. So this is a deserty, right? It's fertile though. There's sprouts on the wand, but it's kind of brown deserty background because this is the sun. This is the Sun King. Here comes the Sun King. French, French, French. I can't speak French. I don't think they just say the word French. They probably say some words in French. Famously don't speak French. Famously, these are the sun signs. The lion thing. Oh, he's got a goofy kind of like lion print wardrobe going on, this king. But this is the way that you move forward, right? King of Cups, where we started. You learned how to balance after studying from the High Priestess. You got to balance the emotional resilience with the paradoxical wisdom. So you end up juggling, you end up fighting, you end up getting stolen from, and then you got to go master your confident action and be the ruler of the sun. This ginger fella, he's the frickin' Sun King, right? So that's how you get to your present, past, present, future, up, down, sideways. Okay. So this is your present. This is the past of your present, Temperance. This is Libra energy, I believe, because it's a balance, right? Libra's got the scales. This angel here, this beautiful blonde fella, he's in a white robe. He's got the triangle on his angel robe. Got these little yellow flowers here, and you've got this pathway leading to the sun of the mountain, right? Got these rocks, 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in the water, like the star, like a lot of the figures. This is what's represented by this. The Libra King. He's got red wings, and he's got a halo. And this is the purifying waters, right? It's purifying himself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Shout purple rain, right? He is standing on the rocky grass, dipping a toe in the water, but staying planted on the ground, right? He's the one who gives you your internal reconciliation with justice, right? He's not merely giving you kind of the harsh divine justice of the justice card, but it's more of a spiritual evening out. This is a karmic card, right? So he's the force for everybody getting what's owed to them. So if you have bad karma, watch out. If you have good karma, stay tuned, because you got some beautiful gifts coming from this Temperance card. The bad karma, though, is represented in your presence, which is a very sad card. 5 of Pentacles, right? It's the card of loss, sickness, physical frailty, elderly, poverty. Like, these are poor people. This guy's on crutches, struggling. He looks like he's out of it. This is a kind of sad old woman. They're presumably getting charity from the church they're outside of. It's freezing cold outside. They are in the cold, right? And this is the turning point of the material world, where you give up, you take what you can get from the charity, because your resources have left you sick, old, lonely, cold, and near death, right? This is a little cliffhanger middle. Where do you have to go from the 5 of Pentacles? 7 of Wands, right? Had a lot of wands. This is a fiery reading so far. This guy is fighting off 6 wanded people, right? So we had the 5 of Wands earlier where everybody's on even playing field. This guy's got the higher ground, even though he's got 6 Fools to his one thing. This guy is demonstrating his strength, being like, I'm going to outact you and get the higher ground. This is maybe inspired by, he's impassioned with his fire energy by the earthly confrontation, right? Brought about by the temperance, the earthly confrontation with the ills of the physical world. He's recommitting, kind of reignited with passion towards his actions, and he's using that motivation to wreck these fools. He's got 1 wand. He's like, come at me, 6 wanded fellows. All 6 of you. I'll take on all 6 of you, and he can. He's winning against all odds because he's got the fire. Higher octave of this. This is the playful embrace of, this guy is embodying sort of seed of magic, seed of wonder, seed of love. That's what's embodied by the page. He's got a little fish in his cup. He doesn't have the fish like bling the king does. But, you know, this is the young love, right? It's higher octave. Lower octave is the 4 of Wands. This is usually a very happy card. This is like a celebration card, right? They're outside the castle, sort of dancing. You got the man and woman here. But this is stability, right? The 4s are all kind of stability. But 4 of Wands got the rose wreath, or the rose banner. Got a bouquet of flowers above you. How is this lower octave, though? Because your higher octave is the young love. So maybe this is complacency, right? You got to fight people off. You don't want to go back to the 5 of Pentacles. You got to fight these fools off. Temperance, right? If you're going to get judged and you're going to get your karma back, should you really be dancing with your flowers behind the wanded thing in your castle? Maybe that's not advisable, right? Because karma's going to come get you. So you shouldn't be just resting on your laurels. These guys are quite literally wearing laurels, holding up bouquets of flowers. Maybe that's not an advisable thing to do in this painful universe, especially considering the way that you get from your present to your future. The sideways card is the 9 of Swords. This is addiction, staying up all night, being torn apart inside, and not being able to relax, right? This guy is like weeping, getting bad sleep, if he's getting any sleep, and he just doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know. He's got all these contradictory messages from these guides, these ancestors, right? And he's like, Spirit, how do I get to the future? Well, you go past, present, future, up, down, sideways, Cancer energy in the Chariot. This is how you get forward after the future of the future. This is a Sag card. This is the 8 of Wands. So we've had a lot of wands. This is a very fiery reading. Sag is the archer. I like to interpret this. This is speed. This is hurry up. You don't want to stay in the 9 of Swords. You got to hurry up. Any which direction is better than staying in the 9 of Swords, because that's paralysis, right? So you got to say, bring it on. Shoot a bunch of wands, I don't know if you have like a wand bow or if you're just throwing 8 wands or if you have like your buddies because there's a lot of wands at once to be going sideways in the air at the same time. But this is the card of hurry up, stop thinking, bring it on, right? Present in your future is bring it on card. This is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, sorry. Had a lot of wands here. We're going to have some more wands even. This is a long and windy road. So the Queen of Swords is saying, nurture your thoughts. The thought of hurry up. Stop staying in that Nine of Swords. Here comes the Queen of Swords. And she's saying, bring on the thoughts. She's not scared of no cloudy skies, right? She's saying, nurture the thought, right? Allow it to be. Whatever it will be, will be. In the future, your future is a new action, right? You've nurtured and accepted that you've committed to a new way to think. And then, divinely, you were gifted sort of catalyst in the form of fiery action. What's the higher octave, the lower octave, and way forward of the Ace of Wands? The future of your future. The higher octave is young fire. The page. The friggin' little flame. This guy's basically like those little flame things in Super Mario that dance around the blocks or the castles. You get the ghosts in the castles, you get the fire ones and like the vertical platformer levels. We're gonna stop talking about Mario. We're gonna bring it back to Page of Wands. This is enthusiastic action, right? Higher octave for your wandy reading here. Lower octave, death, backstabbing, betrayal, defeat, right? You don't want to stay in this. You don't want to stay in the result of the thought energy because it's death. It's anathema to you. You want to embrace your higher octave, which is the enthusiasm about the fire, not the excess or completion of the overthought, which is gonna kill you if you keep it up. So you gotta move forward. And the way you move forward is you got the Sphinx little thingies here, you got your castle, you got your proud Cancer. You went from a 3 to a 4 in the form of the Temperance has the triangle necklace, the Chariot has the square necklace, and he's got crescent moons on his shoulder pads. Guy looks like a friggin' American gladiator. He's got the Egyptian symbols. He's riding on a black sphinx and a white sphinx, or sort of yin and yang sphinx. They have reversed colors. Honestly, his outfit leaves something to be desired. You got star curtains, and this is conquest. That's what this card means. The Cancerian conquest. Because the Cancer is the cardinal of the water, right? Started out with King of Cups, and this is the Cancer card. Lots of alliteration with C's, guys. We're having fun. We're having a fun day. And with our Cancerian king, we are going to conquest. We are going to seize the Friday, December 1st. For the white on black, the black on white. For the little empty wand here with the blue winged seal. We've got our 2 gold, 2 towers. 7th expression of the Fool is the Chariot. So carry on, my wayward son. Happy December 1st, readers.